Good morning everyone. I'm not sure what you can and can't see at the moment. I am using a brand new GoPro mount. There we go, that's better. Just getting set up. I've literally just arrived on the beach. This beach has got a bit of an interesting story today. So I finally managed to catch a low tide. Tides haven't been good to me lately. I'm planning to go out around the rocks, have a poke around, see what I can find. The main thing I'm trying to find today is actually a digging tool that I lost a couple of weeks ago. I'll include a picture in the video here. The brand is Tiger Stainless Steel, and what it is a groundhog coin popping tool. So it's a tool that's typically used to dig out coins from parks and the like. I actually use it down at the beach to get things out of rock crevices. I hadn't even owned the tool for a full week before I lost the thing in this water. It hasn't been a decent low tide since, so fingers crossed I might actually be able to find it today. So I'll turn you on when I get a first decent target, or if I find the tool. Solid 20. Good chance of a sinker. There are targets everywhere. We'll see. The tool I've lost has a bright red cord around it. That won't be this target, this is too small. But I am ultimately walking along, not digging too much yet in the early stage of the hunt. Just trying to find the tool first before the tide comes up. This water is so cold. Who's got their bet on a large sinker at this point? It's always the way. The longer you dig, the worse the target, I reckon. Sinker number one. Won't turn you on for every one of them, but I guarantee you there will be tons around here. Let's keep going. Alright, in the interest of working out what it actually is, got a 1, 2, actually has rusty tones. I can hear a little bit of a grunt on my end. But let's find out what it is, shall we? I bet like a small little nail, screw, wire, something like that. Oh no, can actually see that. Good old foil, no, thin aluminium, a little shred of aluminium. So I don't see a lot of light targets in this particular area, which is why I dug it. Up on the dry sand there's quite a lot of this stuff. Yeah, always worth a check in the water with the low tones. Could be gold. Let's keep going. Solid 16. Pinpointing to about there. So when I'm in pinpoint mode, for those who don't know an Equinox, I'm basically trying to work out exactly where to start digging. In this case, right under the middle of that coil there is where it believes the strongest part of the signal is. I find it reasonably accurate too. So from there, what I'll then do, I'll grab my pinpointer. Make sure your detector's far enough away so as not to cause interference. Alright. It looks like it's surface. And, oh, buy one get one free. Now my pinpointer is being a little wacky at the moment, but I've just rebalanced it. Yep, definitely just those two targets. Okay. Sinker central. Let's keep going. Surface find, guys. I didn't see it at first. You can probably see it already, especially if I angle you to it. 1819. Get a load of this. This is a first for me. My first phone. This, oh wow. This is years old. I'm not far from the sand too, so people have been walking over this for a very, very long time. I need to be relatively quiet. I am surrounded by a lot of people at the moment. I don't think they're going to want to steal this one off me. Wow. See, in theory, we could probably even get the owner's details from that SIM card with the cleanup, but yeah, pretty sure they don't want this one back. Well, very cool. First fun. Got a bit of a clipped 22, jumping right up occasionally. Checking in all metal, no rusty tones. Let's have a look. Kind of on this side. Probably not too far down here since we're standing on bedrock at the moment. Now, something you can't see is that my fingers are starting to hit a clay base. So that to me sort of says there's not going to be a lot deeper than that. It's very rare that targets will sink through clay. There we go. First coin of the day. 2-cent piece. Consistent 8-9. Heading up to 14, depending on the angle I hit it. I'll turn you off for this one because it's a bit of a dig. Let's see what it is. Thought I might have had another target. Nope, not exciting this one, guys. It is in fact a rock. So this can happen, mineralised rock. I think this might have been red brick once upon a time. Definitely my signal. Ah well, let's keep going. Jumping all over the mark with this one. Most consistently 21, 22. I've had higher, I've had lower. Let's dig it. I'll turn you on the sack. Alright, so it ended up being about, I don't know, I'd guess about 6 inch deep, thereabouts. Can you see it? Let me get you some light here. This, once I clean it up. Now, it's going to be a bit hard to see, it's quite worn down, so I'm going to try and catch the light for you just so you can see it in the wet there. That is a 1922 Commonwealth of Australia 1 penny. So a commie penny, as you'll hear it referred to in some Aussie videos. Don't know if you can see the year there, it is along the bottom. But yeah, definitely 1922. Oh, I'm excited. I have gotten 100-year-old coins from down here before. Thought my luck might have been running out a bit today, but that's awesome. I'm going to keep scouting around this spot. Stay tuned. Alright, so my time in the water is done. It's all where I wanted to be is all now underwater, and the tide's coming in pretty fast, so I don't want to be fighting it the whole time and getting tired. I have noticed an eroded part on the beach, so I'm going to head back up to the car, grab my cedo scoop, come back, do a bit of dry sand hunting. Catch you for part 2. Back for round 2. Dry sand. Gonna see what this cut might have left behind. So basically going to check all this area here. I did give it a sweep before I went back to my car. Definitely some signals under here. We'll see what we can find. Alrighty guys, this won't go for long. This is my wrap up from the first hunt, which is the video you're watching now. I then went on to do some dry sand hunting, as you saw a little teaser of, and it went really well, but we won't go into detail on that just yet. Just please stay tuned for that next one because it's going to be an absolute cracker. Yeah, this one was a little bit quiet, I suppose, so plenty of junk targets. As you can see, absolutely dozens and dozens of sinkers. Not a bad thing. It doesn't mean we're in the right area for gold. Unfortunately, we didn't find it today. We did find this rather cool phone. So this is an old, well, I say old, maybe 10-year-old Samsung phone. You can see the battery's swollen right up. So I'm being a little bit careful with handling it here. Quite clearly it's toasted. We're never going to get that working again. I did check the side. A lot of the Samsung phones do have a memory card slot in the side. Sadly there's no memory card in there. I was hoping that if anything, you know, we might be able to retrieve some memories for someone. But yeah, absolutely nothing we're going to be able to do with that. A very cool looking find nonetheless. Just the 2 coins for this hunt. So the first one, actually, save the best till last. First one, just a stock standard 2-cent piece. A bit hard to see. Anyway, you've seen a 2-cent piece before, nothing too special. It should clean up nicely for a collection though. Last but not least, the beautiful, yet not in focus, beautiful 1 penny. So 1922. I think that's going to come up nicely with a little bit of a wipe down. I won't do too much to it. They're quite fragile when they get to this 100-year-old state, especially when they've been in the beach for the majority of their life. But yeah, nicely detailed. King George V on the back there. So it should go into my album just nicely. I don't think it's an error coin. Pretty sure this is the year that had one that was mistakenly stamped 1922 and then they did a 3 over the top. But yeah, this one's definitely just 1922. Stay tuned guys for the next video. I'm sorry this one wasn't too exciting, but it gives you an idea of the sort of hunt that I would typically do with low tide conditions. I've had a lot of luck with jewellery with those sorts of hunts. They are always worth a go. But yeah, definitely very, very excited to share the next video with you all. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, definitely subscribe. You're not going to want to miss the next one if you like your old coins. A little bit of a hint there. I'll catch you on the next hunt. Cheers.